What is up, guys? So I know I haven't posted in a few days. Kind of busy this week. I've been trying my best to, but I should be able to get back at it Monday. But it is my second cardio session today. You can tell it's kind of nighttime. I split my cardio up now. It's an hour and 20 minutes. So I like to do 20-minute fasted in the morning, about 30 minutes after my workout, and then I'll do another 20 to 30 minutes here at night. So that way it's just split throughout the day. But I'm gonna do little abs when I get in there. I've been doing abs every other day at this time of night after my cardio or before my cardio. So you're gonna see a little bit of the ab workouts, exercises that I'm doing right now. Again, the ab training for me right now is still a lot of body weight stuff because I'm still in that phase of nutrition and, just my overall diet and training. I can build a little muscle right now still. I can still keep a good amount. So, and that's the goal the whole way through. But for my ab training right now, it's not a lot of weighted stuff. Only weighted stuff I would do right now is for upper abs and lower abs. No obliques, none of that. That's going to come. So, because the thing, you only want to do weighted ab exercises when you really cut down, like the last few weeks of the show, before your show, or the final stages, because again, you don't want a thick waist. Nobody does. So it's like, unless you do, if you want a thick waist, go for it. I don't. So, but yeah, guys, so weighted ab stuff, at the end of your prep, whatever, it's going to really bring out those lines and really make those abs thick looking, but at the same time, the waist is small. So that's the diet that comes. So, but yeah, I'm going to show you about 5 to 6 exercises when we get inside that I'm doing right now for my abs. So yeah, let's get to it. All right, guys, first exercise we're going to do, hanging leg raises. You should always start with lower abs when you're training your abs, just because they're harder to train. And if you pre-fatigue your upper abs for lower abs, it's not going to be as pretty form. So always make sure that the majority of the time when you're training abs, especially if it's a main ab workout day, start with lower abs. And again, right now I'm only doing about 2 to 3 exercises of lower abs and probably 2 to 3 of upper abs right now. So not doing anything silly, stupid, just straight to the point, things like that. So a hanging leg raise, I'll show you here. All right, guys, so hanging leg raise. So again, just, it don't matter what grip you use, but for me, I like to use the grip here where you kind of grab here, because I just feel more control and I can contract my lats better, which help me stay. Because the thing is about hanging leg raises, you want to make sure that you contract your lats, which helps your core stay straight and braced. So that way you don't use any hip flexors when you pull it up. That's the main thing people don't do right, is they use their hip flexors when they do abs, train lower abs. So I'll show you how to do this thing. So you guys notice when I was doing those, again, it's this grip here. I don't like this grip to do abs. For me, I don't like that. I like this because I can get these lats contracted, and that I did train back today. This is actually pretty hard for me right now to kind of stay up there, but I'm still gonna do it. So I'm bracing, locking my lats in place, that way the abs stay tight. And I'm just bringing it up just like this. And this is what people do when they do this exercise, what they like to do. This is hip flexors. I'll show you the right way and the wrong way. Here's the wrong way. My hat may fell off again, I don't know. There we go. This is what they do. See all this swinging? You see this right here? Now, if you have a fantastic mind-muscle connection to your abs, I can't mind-muscle connect like that. If you can, kudos to you. But for me, I like to do it this way, like I just showed y'all. Lock your lats in place and do the, if you want to swing back, just simply do this right here with your legs. And sometimes cross your legs helps contract. or you can do it like this. So you see the difference on the two? So again, on abs, make sure you do not use your hip flexors. With upper ab training, it's harder to use your hip flexors, but lower abs, people like to swing it. They swing their whole body, and all you're doing is using momentum and basically the hip flexor. So you want to make sure on this, make sure you really just keep the core tight. It's a short range of motion. You don't have to go so far up and down. Just stay over here, hunched over, bring it up. Guys, Roman chair, what do you want to call it? So basically on this exercise here, this is a really, a one that a lot of people do not do right. Every time I see someone use this, I'm like, you're not training abs. Some people do have it down. Like, I would say 40% of people that do this that I see, people do it right. But here's what people do that's not right. Kind of the same concept over there with the hip flexors. They come here, they sit all the way back, which I already don't like. Because in that position here, you're already bringing that range of motion a lot farther than you should. Like this, for me, that's a lot of hips. But what I like to do is, I said this before in my videos back in the day, a couple years ago, but hold, brace yourself up with your forearms, your elbows. Put your hands on your lower abs like this so you can feel it contracting. Come here, see how me hunching over limits that range? That way it prevents any hip flexors. So now you're forcing your lower abs to bring it up, your legs. Here we go. Right here. All I feel is abs. Do a little twist if you want. Other side. Back straight. So all those ways are good. Well, not the hip flexion way, but turn them sideways, other ways, keep it straight, whatever you want to do, whatever's comfortable to you, do it. Now, again, guys, for right now, I'm not doing any weighted stuff. I just want to tone the abs right now, not really work them. Because, guys, remember, your abs are a muscle. They're a muscle, so if you train it heavy, it's gonna grow, and you don't want that. When you're off season, I recommend abs maybe once a week. Just really just focus on, and that when you're off season, it's okay to use weight, but only on this part of the abs, never on your sides unless you're 2 weeks away from show. So that's the whole concept here is keep your ab workouts body weight until you reach a certain point in your deficit of calories to where weight is not gonna build them, it's gonna tone them. So diet and weight plays with each other like that. So same thing here. Use my elbows and every contraction. So once you bring it here, once you start here in this position, start point, blow all your air out. Up, breathe it in and out, in, out. When you bring your leg up, all the air should be out of your stomach. So when a lot of people say they use this machine, whatever this is, I guess it's a machine, I don't know. But whenever they use this thing or any lower ab training, they say, I don't feel it. Well, it's because you're not breathing all your air out. You got to breathe all the air out of your stomach before you contract your abs. That's how it works. So if you just go through the motions, breathing, in, like keeping all the air in your stomach, you're just going through the motions. So that's a good way to do this. Let's move on. Ooh, this bad boy right here. You can probably already tell we're moving to upper abs. So the key, I'm sliding down. So the key for upper abs, guys, is you still want to be, so whatever ab part you're training, upper, lower, sides, so you always want to make sure that you breathe all your air out before you contract it. So that way there's nothing in the way. So on upper abs, this actually might be too, here, let's come here, Steve. Now, so upper abs, when I get close to show ready, I will do weighted on these, but again, right now this is all body weight. So there's a few ways to do this. So the first way, if you can still see me, I think you can. Hello. So the foundational way I'm doing it right now, fists in front of me like this, elbows tucked in, or you can put your hands on top of your face. I like this way too. It's just like this. do it that way, or kind of what I showed you over there about touching your abs during the set, same thing here. Whatever makes you contract better. Again, on the way up, as of right now, the way I am right now, all the air should be out. That's why whenever you see me training abs, I never keep a pretty face. You know, I try to I look pretty locked in. So it's because I'm trying to control my breathing. So, but yeah, so you can't keep a pretty face when you train. It's kind of hard. Yeah, so we're gonna do I'm gonna show you a different way to do this though. All right, guys, so if you want to train a little lower abs on this, you definitely can. You might not think you can because of the angle and everything, but here's also, I forgot to throw this in. For abs, I'm also doing this right now. It's an oblique exercise. Again, it's not weighted, so it's not gonna really thicken my waist. It's gonna tone it. So all we're doing, because you can still see me, so we're gonna grab, so pretend I'm laying down. So if I wanna work the right side first, always train your weak side first, any single arm stuff. So you wanna bring it, you know how this is a pose on stage, and you show this? Anytime you can mimic those in the gym is best. So what I'm doing here is we're gonna bring out all this right here, the serratus, lats, everything. Now, I want you to put your other hand right here on the side, that way you can feel it working. So here we go. So we're gonna work the right side first. We're training obliques. Going here, touch the right side, right outside of your knee. Working that whole oblique and lower ab area. Okay, let's do the other side. All right, so that's a great lower ab and oblique exercise right there that I'm still doing now. So again, it's kind of a hard one to do. It's kind of hard to do weight on that one because you can't hold a weight. But you can if you wanted to. I wouldn't do it. This one I would stay body weight. So let's move on. We on the floor now. All right, so again, this is a weighted movement. Again, I know I say I'm not doing weighted stuff, but if I think I said at the beginning of the video, anytime you train this part, it's okay to do weighted stuff, just not excessive. So for this, we're gonna be working, you know how on stage you have those people that their abs look so cut, like right here, the outer part of the ab? That's what we're working here. And that, again, this whole area right here is what we're working. So we're gonna go get weak side first, always. For some reason, it's my right side. I don't know why, I'm right-handed. So body position when you do this. So the movement is this right here. Here, boom, boom. So you're gonna face straight towards the cable machine, but on the way down, again, with the breathing, always breathe all your air out. So you're going here and slightly turn to the right, whatever side you're working. So if I'm working left, I'm going a little bit left, but my elbow is going toward my belly button. So it's here and it's out in front of me. So this is the movement right here. I don't do this one every week, but it's usually every other week I'll do this. So here, again, your other hand, you're not working, put it where you're trying to work for mind muscle connection. Important to know that you're not pulling it down with your arm, you're pulling it down with your ab. That's the thing, a lot of people don't do this right. They just do this right here. We're not doing back day. So just keep it right here. You can literally feel it working all right here. So as you see, everything's in sync. So it's not this, the arm's not doing that, everything's in sync. Keeping this in position, right here. So it's not, you're not moving your arms at all. It's your, right, guys, you have probably seen me do this before. So another great upper ab movement here. And with this one, it's a very, I would say, advanced ab exercise. I'm not saying a beginner can't do it. It's just you have to have a really good mind muscle connection to your abs for this one. So you're gonna grab a bench over, bring it to a cable. And there are machines for this exercise, but since we don't have one here, I'm just gonna use it this way. So you can kind of see the concept here. So you're gonna lock your feet into this bench, put the rope on your head like this. Basically just curl it down. Your abs. Elbows to knees. You don't have to go back all the way. At that point, you have hip flexors. Thing, guys, about ab training, you don't have to go up all the way up and down. You really don't. It's all about a rhythm. Make sure you control your breathing, and you want to stay in this position here where you're in like this, in crunching. It's a whole key to ab training. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that little ab training clip. Again, those are only the ab exercises. I can't speak right now. Those are the only ab exercises I'm truly doing right now. But yeah, guys, so tomorrow, Sunday, hamstrings. Monday, chest day. So after today, it's officially under 10 weeks out. That's crazy to think. Really crazy to think. We're almost done. I wouldn't say almost done, but we're less than halfway done, which is sick. So all right, guys, so peace out.